My word! Never have I seen such a fiend!
His size alone makes it worth vanquishing.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. Focus your strength to resist.
last chance. We must press home our advantage.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Now, while the heart is exposed!
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. Fool is the one who enrages his soul. It only makes more of a threat.
Let me best get it quickly, or else wait. That means being within range of his wall. Be wary.
You're soaked. Do try not to catch cold.
This brute has quite the temper.
Strike at the heart while it's exposed. Here, an enchantment of cold frees our foe. Yeah.
Magics are at your disposal.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. What's like that?
There was a patient man.
Abandon me yet.
Gladly stay a while. Well met, sir. Well met.
I'm sure it'll taste better than it looks.
place is fine here.
Fine fat on today.
The hunting for one day.
Many of us to know the decent queen.
All the others made it. Why is my luck so rotten?
My head hurts just thinking about it.
My bed calls.
I don't know what to do.
Can't remember the last time my pockets jingled.
There's a calm in the air after sun.
None of us is guaranteed a mock.
Oh, it's not right. It doesn't make any sort of sense. The doctor examined him afore and said he'd be better with a bit of medicine. Yet ever since he came here, he's only gotten worse.
I understand how you must feel. But you must see that your son's health continues to wane. There is no medicine that can heal him outright. He requires proper I am caring for him as best I can. I beg, however, if you truly cannot entrust him to me, mayhap convalescing in a place familiar to him would aid his recovery. Of course, I would be sure to visit him as
Home, you say?
Dear, we are pressed enough as 'tis.
All right, he stays. But pray bring my son back to health.
I will look after him. I swear it.
I'm going to go exploring. The sun's too bright for these poor eyes.
I don't like it here.
If I sleep on my woes, mayhap they'll go away.
Let's see. Where to next?
Maybe I'll make myself scarce.
I suppose I can finish it tomorrow.
Oi! Who's there?
Sir, ought you not be in... Ah, forgive me. You're not a patient, are you? 'Tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Eleanor. I have the privilege of serving as abbess. I regret that I cannot offer you a cup of tea, but I'm in the middle of making my rounds of the patients. Not to mention, I have to find the means to procure more medicinal ingredients. Oh. You wouldn't happen to know someone willing to brave the roads, would you? I know 'tis perilous, but there is one ingredient in particular we cannot afford to run out of. You would procure it yourself? I am in that case, might I trouble you to bring me some miasmite? The slums are a bane to the body's humors, and its residents are oft prone to illness. We do what we can with what little we have, but we're always short on helping hands. Your aid is most appreciated, sir. May you...
Tell is, miasmite can be harvested from phantoms. Monsters.
Yes, sir. Ah, forgive me. If that's not the case, you will have to...
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different... creation.
what to do.
Just life.
Feel a bit out of place here.
How are we to fight with such worn-out gear?
Mayhap I really would have been.
There's a ladder here. Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
I'd fain hear you speak on any subject, friend. Would you lend your ear to my request? Many thanks.
Not the best. Mayhap I really would have been better off a baker.
My legs are stiff as boards after training. Would that all my days were so tranquil.
Oh, I wouldn't give. For a mug of ale.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
Yes, sir. Ah, forgive me. If that's not the case, you will have to excuse...
Mayhap if I hang about, someone will help.
What should I do?
I'll feel a sight better once I've had my dinner. All this
I don't know what to do.
Our ears are welcome sight.
Yes, sir. Have you procured what I asked? Splendid. Unfortunately, I can give you little more than that. Forgive me. But but in place of a reward, mayhap I could give you a tour of the premises. Only if you've the time and inclination, of course. What say you? Would you care to accompany me? As servants of the gracious hand, we provide whatever treatment we can to those unfortunate who escape. Yet, at times, 'tis not enough. Perhaps you will recall the parents who were here when you first arrived, an unfortunate pair. They've suffered no few hardships in the slums, and now, even their poor son Lubomir, by chance, he was examined by a roaming man claiming to be a doctor. Yet, the family had not the money for the medicine, so he was put into our care.
We who serve the heavens must be e'er virtuous.
Here he is. This young man is Lubomir. We've been administering the medicine recommended by the doctor who examined him, but he has yet to show any sign of recovery. To be perfectly honest, I doubt the soundness of that so-called doctor's judgment. After all, there is no shortage of ne'er-do-wells out there, willing to claim their medicine the only cure, that they might inflate its price. But I suppose I ought not say such things so openly. At any rate, I'd best continue on my rounds. Come. We've medicine to prepare.
You there. Help me. Listen, the sisters here are good to us, but I'm growing weaker day by day. It started with a slight fever, and now I can scarce lift myself up. See that empty bed? An old man was lying in it till just a few days past. He told me he was feeling better, that he'd be well enough to leave anon. And now he's... Mayhap I'm just imagining things. I hope that's the case. And yet... something isn't right about Pray. Should you hear any queer rumors about the gracious hand, come tell me of them, won't you? I'd see to it myself, but...
Hearing such joyous voices makes my heart sing.
I spend my days in quiet reflection.
I spend my days in
Each of our patients deserves our full attention. Would that we had more hands to aid us.
I've a fondness for the voices of a lively crowd.
Hail!
Need someone to talk to?
Oh, someone help me. Jahan? Oh.
Medicine? Medicine! Now! Now!
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
Good day, sir.
Perhaps you've a moment to spare, an ear to lend.
Such merriment ought to be preserved.
Might you be a friend of Lubomir's? He's seen better days, hasn't he? There has been talk of sending him down to the basement, should his condition fail to improve. That is, the basement sick room, where our most critical patients convalesce under the abbess's care. None of the other sisters are permitted entry, including myself. Teles, she gives the patients a special medicine. I know not what kind. At times I hear strange cries and moans drift up from below. Which is to be expected. Those who come here suffer all manner of afflictions, you see. And yet, a part of me is afeared for them.
There's all sorts to do round here.
A generous heart shall be rewarded in kind.
So, the worst of us are taken to the basement. Mayhap that's the source of the queer voices I hear at night. And none save the abbess can enter? If the gracious hand has a secret, 'tis the abbess who keeps it, I reckon. You've done this much for me. Would you be willing to go further? I must find out what goes on down there. You've my thanks. I just can't stomach the thought of lying here, not... Of course, all the better should your search come to naught. But if you do find aught amiss down in that basement, it must be the abbess. Should you find evidence fit to implicate her, will you help me see to it that justice is carried out? See, I've already reported my suspicions to the sentinels, and we've arranged a signal. If you apprehend the abbess, they'll know to come and arrest her. So I beg you, sir, find the evidence you need, if it exists to be found.
To get to the bottom of what is happening at the Gracious Hand, we shall have to acquire evidence of any misdeeds.
I suppose 'tis so?
In such solace in prayer.
There's all sorts to do round here.
I've a terrible life can be tiring even if you've no troubles.
Through with a decent supper. Drink is a vice of lesser men.
Elena? Ah, yes. The abbess of the Gracious Hand. A fine woman by all accounts. I was in her care once myself. But I must admit, I've always felt there's some... You see, I was only a little under the weather when I entered her care. But then I started getting sicker and sicker till I was certain death would come for me. In the end, I survived, but methinks I was one of the lucky few. So many died, and once I saw her, the abbess, meeting with a strange man. She handed him a large parcel, all wrapped up, and he gave her something small in return. You'd think 'twere medicine, but I'd not have bought medicine from a man like that. He had the look of a scoundrel. They were whispering, but I did hear one of them say aught about keeping quiet. 'Tis well suspicious. Where'd they meet? 'Twas in the square in the eastern part of the common quarter, and always a night, as I recall.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Lady Eleanor's a goodly person, a saint-like. Her earnest care saw me back to full health. I wavered between life and death for quite some time in that basement sick room, and she watched o'er me through it all, bless her. Can't say as I miss that basement, mind. 'Tis an eerie place, dark and shadowy, filled with the moaning of the... Suppose 'tis only to be expected, given the state of those assembled. I'm sure I was moaning too.
Of
Interested in my wares?
They have all to be getting higher. What to do?
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. I can even...
Plenty of gossip.
Suppose I can finish it tomorrow.
I'll treat myself to.
What should I do?
I've been on my feet all day. My legs are dead.
When does my watch end?
Here.
Aye, this is plenty. Lord Phasus is like to be in your debt. Nicely done. Suppose it can't have been easy to procure this much so quickly.
You suppose wrong. I command their full faith. 'Tis simple for me to extract what I require.
Ha! You're a fearsome one. Here's hoping I ne'er end up in your care.
Enough. I gave you yours, now you give me mine. I'd not be seen here with...
Ah, of course. Wouldn't want to hurt the Lady Saint's image in the eyes of the common folk, would we? Here's your special medicine.
Glad we understand each other. Till next...
Aye, be seeing you.
This is not the first we've heard of Lord Phasus. What could his aim be, I wonder?
How very peculiar.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm caught.
This is a place of prayer. Do keep your voice low.
No desire to live this way any longer.
I don't know what to do.
Of course, Master. I shall look after it for you. You need only search my pack when you wish to reclaim it.
You're back. Pray, tell me, have you found anything? These look like records of treatment. Johann and Bruno. I know these two. They left here not long ago, fit as a pair of fiddles. I recall them being especially meek to the abbess. Mayhap that's what got them out safely. At any rate, they may know aught of use. Loath as I am to ask more of you, perhaps you would speak to them in my stead?
All sorts to do round here.
This place never fails to calm my spirit.
I'm here to go exploring. I know that.
I'm in no hurry to leave.
As I recall, the abbess met with that strange man a night. In this, the two shared a few whispered words, and I heard. As I recall, the two shared a few whispered.
Aye, that Lady Eleanor is a goodly person.
All this worrying's giving me an achy back. I've a fondness for the voices of Elijah.
Are you here by appointment, Bridget?
Used only in the basement sick room. I don't like. Do you think... Could I trouble you to look into this as well? Mayhap you could show it to the doctor I saw afore coming here. Radcliffe, his name was. He's staying in the rest town. Pray, sir, do what you can. I must know.
Methinks we would do well to bring this medicine to Sir Radcliffe, the doctor over in the rest town.
Right you are.
for the dragon, but these pests what worry me.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
Would that I could spend all day.
Death comes up right. Left Look at him.
Getting proper rest is an important... I can't tell you how I suffered it.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Off we go then.
Ready to forge on?
Interested in my wares? Why, is everyone always in such a hurry?
Oh, so good to see everyone in such fine spirits.
Gather round, gather
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
I'd heard tell of a beggar doing well for it. So where's he get his coin then?
gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't,
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Let's take it easy today. My wounds are acting up.
I don't know what to do.
It's nice to see everyone out and about.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
I'm at the end of my rope.
That's why I hang about. I'm in no rush.
No one will disturb me here. Ain't nothing but trouble.
It is busy out today.
oh, what now?
All this hustle and bustle puts me right at home.
Not much.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. This place offers a view of the sea.
Well, we shan't be diving in anytime soon.
Unless I am much mistaken, We have cause to visit a place not far from here.
We might kill two birds with one stone, or focus on our current objective. Both choices have merit.
There's all sorts to do round here.
It's been a hard day. All this quiet makes me itch to cause a stir.
Maybe I'll keep right here. There's all sorts to do round here.
This is a bit much for me. I'll best head home. Not a care in the world. Just as I should be.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
Right, door's locked. That should do it.
Sometimes I wonder if I'll cut out this one.
Somehow my feet always carry me here. This is my sort of place. The more the merrier.
It always sets me to think.
This is my sort of place. The more the merrier.
I think this long I almost forgot why I came.
Somehow my feet always carry me here.
Would that all my...
If memory serves, there is another place we were to visit, not far from here.
Perhaps we ought to go there first. What say you, Arisen?
Wonder if it's too early for dinner.
day. My legs are as lead.
Living's hard, but dreams are
Working
free.
these fingers all I know. I'm not stopping.
I could spend all day here.
Spell medicine. God's honest. My head will blow if aught goes awry.
I'm unsure how best to proceed.
So much going on.
You're fool enough to fall for it. Shame on you.
There's a ladder here. After you, Arisen.
Won't someone do aught about this? Won't someone do aught about this? Won't someone do aught about this?
Idleness is a luxury I can rarely afford.
Off wandering about again, I see. Why are you so adverse to doing honest work?
You would ask the proud sire of House Berkeley to move crates? To scribble in ledgers? Preposterous!
Albert, see sense. That pride of yours has already ruined you once before. Do you mean to let it do so again? I don't believe I've had the pleasure, sir. Have we some business I'm unaware of? You mean to tell me that Albert has been playing the part of a beggar? That man who would sooner starve to death than lift a finger in the pursuit of honest labor. If this is a jest, it is in very poor taste. All the same, I shall test the truth of your accusation, and who better to make it plain for us than Albert himself? I will place these clothes somewhere about the house. You may visit us again in a few days' time. Fear not. I have no intention of causing a fuss.
Might as well hang about.
A welcome respite before rest. I've more time than I know how to spend. Now here's a welcome.
Can't help but feel I've wasted my time here.
Too many people here for my liking. It's a thankless job, this.
Oh, how I've longed. You'll not believe the journey I've had.
Good morrow, everyone.
You shan't hear me complain about... Getting proper rest is an important... Oh, how I've longed to...
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Will someone do aught about this?
Places such as this depend upon my vigilance.
Are you of worthy station to be present here?
Ah, good to see you. Those garments you gave me had a marked effect. Albert set off to work the moment he saw them, and he's been working steadily e'er since. I ne'er thought I'd see the day. To be frank, I've not the slightest interest in the man, but he can surely benefit this city much more by performing an honest duty than by begging on the streets. In short, you've done us all a service. Pray, Allow me to show my appreciation.
This outcome was unknown to me. I had not thought it possible.
Unbelievable.
Only person I believe in is myself.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
This ox cart will not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
You shall answer for this.
Fine. Out of the cart, all of you.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
You truly are formidable, Arisen.
We're still in the fight!
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. Early Griffin gets the word.
I'll not stand for this.
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
That was a skillful bit of thievery. You do your vocation proud.
Some battles simply can't be won.
It's no easy thing.
Not with your confess.
As I recall, we have another matter to attend to in this domain.
Shall we head there now? 'Twould save us having to... make the trip again.
Need anything? Might as well take a look. While you're here, eh? Many thanks.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
These were necessary expenses, mind. No use clinging to every last coin.
Aye? In need of a doctor, are you? What's this you're giving me? Oh, I see. You want me to run some sort of test on this? Determine what manner of substance 'tis? Interesting. Well, you've certainly piqued my curiosity. Whatever your reasons, I'll take a look. Naturally, I'll need a bit of time with it. Come back again in... oh, I don't know. Later.
There's all sorts to do round here.
Need anything?
This hustle and bustle puts me right at home.
Always another errand to see to.
be of service?
Just as it should be.
Why? Peruse at your leisure.
Need anything? Stop by again soon.
I quite like it. I swear I've never slept better.
Ah, there you are. You've come at a good time. I've just finished running. I must ask, where did you acquire that concoction? 'Tis a fell thing you got there. To be plain, 'tis more poison than physic. It has the potential to heal one's ailment, certainly. But only if they could survive long enough, which isn't likely. Worse still, it has addictive properties that are likely to cause the patient to become dependent on its deadly effects. I say patient, but I should hope whoever made this did not intend it as a method of treatment. You'd have to be well and truly mad to attempt such a thing.
It is good to see people in such... high spirits.
Worse still, it has addictive properties that are likely to cause the patient to become dependent on its... I say patient, but I should hope whoever...
There's got to be something funny in here.
Need anything?
If you're looking for Lubomir, his condition deteriorated to the point that he had to be moved to the basement sick room. He's not allowed visitors, I'm afraid, not even family. Even we're not allowed to go see him. No need to worry, though. The Abbess is tending to him personally. She'll nurse him back to full health, I'm sure of it.
A crime committed here will see one confined to jail.
As I understand it, the pay of a jailer is miserable for all their toil.
Then a bribe might avail us, should the time come.
The patients in this room must not be disturbed. Leave this place at once.
I'm afraid I don't have any knowledge about that quest as yet. If you require guidance, you must hire a pawn who does.
The patients in this room must not be disturbed. Leave this place...
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
Chaos in the world begins with chaos. Is there aught I can help you with, sir? Oh, if you're looking for Lubomir, his condition deteriorates. He's not allowed visitors, I'm afraid. No need to worry, though.
I find such solace in prayer. Might I beg but a moment of...
I must strive for a higher understanding. My days are spent in solemn reflection. I know not what to think.
This place gives me an ill feeling.
Suppose that's enough for one day. Don't like this place at all.
Be on your guard, lest we meet a similar fate.
Careful now!
A formidable foe. I hope we have not met our match.
His size alone makes it worth vanquishing.
Here, an enchantment of cold to freeze our foes.
Poison is a nasty affliction. Shall return.
Stilling its pulse is no mean feat, but it can be done. Let my magic grant you an elemental. Focus. A moment of indecision will spell our doom.
yours and no others.
Now, while the heart is exposed.
An exemplary performance.
Our combined might is beyond anyone.
Well done.
Here, if you please.
I think I can manage.
I shall lead us to our destination, so do try not to rush ahead.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change. Leave no stone unturned. 'Tis likely there's aught we've missed.
Quite right. No sense doing things by halves. Follow me, then. Unless you doubt my sense of direction. is an item of exceptional rarity. I cannot wait to tell my own master of its existence. If we are to break it, it shan't be from this side.
Perhaps.
We're not to talk during missions, sir.
Yes, Master.
My magics are at your disposal!
A cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
We'd best be prepared to make our own light before we proceed.
'Tis easily done.
One never can have too many of these.
What say we pelt one at the next foe we encounter?
So, another comes seeking to inter me. Yet your wicked schemes will avail you not, watching one. Time and again have you sent unto me your minions. Yet repel them I have, and so I shall anew. Why do you not draw your blade? This battle shall be o'er. You seek not my death. I am Rothas, founder of the kingdom of... And you appear to be arisen. Tell me your reason for coming here. God's sway. E'en from these depths I have beheld the Batali scuttling about. A baleful, maddening act to transmute the fractured soul. Aye, that which you seek, yet rarely will you find one intact. For splinters are all that remain of those pitiful arisen, who were bade come. The flesh may rot, the soul fragment, yet power. And 'twould seem the Batali seek to augment this power through their perverted arts. Though to what nefarious, yet 'tis folly, the frolicking of children. Such a trinket could ne'er hope to fell the dragon, let alone the... I know little of your intent, but I sense in you a powerful will. A will that urges, I shall grant you this blade. It too is the soul of an arisen. Mine own, in fact. Refined, alas, the ages have taken their toll. 'Tis as withered as mine own flesh. Yet, mayhap, the Batal, if that is what you seek, arisen, then go on to their stronghold. I believe 'tis there you shall...
Poison ought to be cured with all due haste.
Follow me. You'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction.
An unlikely location for a path. Mayhap it leads to a hidden hoard of treasure.
I've a feeling 'tis best left untraveled. Am I the only one? Danger might lurk anywhere. Where every shadow And mind the ceiling.
Pray, speak up should you notice or to miss. One of us has been poisoned!
These fiends will resurrect so long as their skulls remain intact. But fear not, I shall gladly smash every last one. Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
I suppose you think you can afford to be reckless so long as I'm here to heal you. Hold. Just a moment.
I expect this would fetch a fair sum at market.
Perhaps fortune has deigned to aid us at last.
Not a foe in sight.
If we seek monsters, we shall doubtless find them ere long. There's something down there. Is it safe to descend? I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to...
What is it? If you're though, from what I understand, you're still willing to pay for blue crystal shards.
Careful! More harpies are about.
Fire won't do much good here. Best try a different tack.
That was...
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master.
What is it? Though, from what I understand, you're still willing to pay for blue crystal shards. Did you find any?
Take that! Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.